And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. And that's way high. And that is ball one. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
What a stop. But no chance. That's an infield single. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. And that one upstairs, ball one. Schwarber, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH.
Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there, and it's 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And now here is Harper. The first overall pick back in 2010. Step off throw to first. And he's back in easily. Well struck right field. That's back there. And it's gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Nick Castellanos
Ball one, no
in the
strike.
box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1
One
strike.
out, bases empty. He swings and fouls one off. One down, bases empty.
2 balls.
They've
2
got him
strikes.
working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. This is Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Runner takes off to the right side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Parker Meadows. On the ground, right side. Harper takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Gleyber Torres. On the ground to the left. Trey Turner gloves it. Slings to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's Riley Green. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs.
Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. JT Realmuto steps in. The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now batting Max Kepler.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a here's Trey Turner.
Shortstop Trey Turner.
One's the count.
Out to center. Meadows moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. And that's in for a strike. Sanchez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter.
1-1.
Foul ball there. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, been away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Matt Vierling stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Here's a 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
On the ground. Zips it to first, and the Tigers retired 1-2. And we're back. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Skubal back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Pitch misses. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting,
Two down,
the
base
first
is
baseman,
empty.
Bryce
So digging
Harper.
in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Ball one to Bryce. And that one ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. Ground ball left side. Over to first. And a quick out, number one. Jake Rogers will hit next. And that drops in for a strike. On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-2. And
One
that
ball,
skips in the
two
dirt.
strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And that extends the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's back. And it's off the wall. The throw in, headed for the plate. Safe. And it's a one-run game.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Fought off foul. Meadows stands at second with two gone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Around from second is the tying run. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
The count.
And a swing and a miss there.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Struck him out looking. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. Back here in Detroit as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up the middle. Gets it to first. And Castellanos is out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Stott at the plate and takes high there. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. Out to short, Sweeney. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. Back at Comerica Park, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kerry Carpenter. The changeup missing. Ball 1. Carpenter, 27 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marsh on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's
Now
a one away.
The right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Vierling.
Outside,
The next to hit takes ball one. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Nicely done for the out. And here's the first baseman, Colton Keith. That one's in there, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Just missed. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Nothing doing for the offense that time. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop.
Trey Turner now.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up, 0 for 2 in this one. That's towards center. Meadows in position. Squeezes it. And that is that. Phillies strand 1. Score remains deadlocked. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Jace Young. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
That one lifted to left. Kepler on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Sweeney in the box now. No balls and a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that's slide.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And here is Bryce Harper. On the ground to 3rd. Young. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here comes Alec Boehm. high fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Step off, throw to first. Castellanos dives back in safely. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Kicks and fires. That one just misses.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Snap throw to first. Castellanos back in on a dive. And a 1-2 to first, maybe a 2-ball. There's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and back here in Detroit, bottom of the 6th. And now here is Parker Meadows on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Out towards right center field. Marsh on the move. He's got it. One down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Torres stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2
that
strikes.
Just misses, and it's 2-2. 1 away, tie game, go ahead run, stands at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Carpenter in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Stop, makes the play, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, these Phillies being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
1 strike.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. That one ripped. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Tyler Holton, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Foley getting loose as well. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they end up with a runner at third. Tyler Holton is forced to the mound after the injury.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Now batting center fielder Brandon Marsh.
That one missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. That one to first. Sneaks through, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 on, 2 outs, and fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. Nice. Back at Comerica Park. Now here is Matt Vierling. And that drops in for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made.
That's helping your team.
Key in the box now. Take strike 1. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there. Produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
On the ground to third, boom. Tosses to first, 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Jason Foley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 3. High fly ball out into left center field. Meadows. And it's caught for the out. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Headed towards the corner. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Harper scores, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes Real Muto, and first offering is fouled off. High chopper to third. Young fires across the diamond, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Jake Rogers. This to third, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. On the corner for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Just missed.
1-0.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing.
Manager out of the Orion Kirkering comes on now.
50.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Next offering way off the plate. Inside, just missed.
Well, you get to this part of the order, Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Stop. To first, and there are 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. That's to third. Boom. Throws on to first, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Phillies.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Tigers.
and here comes the closer, Bo Brisky.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters.
This looks like extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Trey Turner at the plate. Sweeney slings it across. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Fastball moved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That's ripped into the outfield. Going, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and that's how they take the lead. It's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside.
Now pitching
1
for
down.
the Tigers.
Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. And that's outside. On the ground, right side. Fires to first on the run. He's in there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody
Now batting,
on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
You know? Yeah, no question. Here comes Bryce Harper. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And he swings through that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That's to third. Throws to first, and Castellanos is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting,
Bryson Stott
baseman,
now at the plate.
Stott.
There goes the runner. And first offering is fouled off. Upstairs. Boom. Off of first with 2 away. Pickoff throw. And he dives back in safely. The 1-1. That one fouled off. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Runner goes again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the ninth. In the air out towards right center. Meadows under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-5. So bottom of the 9th, and now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. To the right side. Stott over to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Keith batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
The Phils leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting, third baseman.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jace Young. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
0-2 is the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The whole game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th.